Skill-based matchmaking, or SBMM for short. Aside from the loud-ass footsteps and the absence of a dead silence perk, SBMM is the main complaint of the Call of Duty community from Modern Warfare 2019 all the way up to Modern Warfare 2 right now. There's plenty COD players all around the world of all skill levels who claim to not be able to enjoy the game because the competition in the lobbies is just way too stiff.
Pause.
Now, on one hand, you got people saying that, oh my god, you guys need to quit complaining and just get good. Sounds like a skill issue to me. Bunch of so-called COD vets just want to beat up on noobs. That's like LeBron James just wanting to slam dunk on high schoolers. That's not freaking fair. You know, on the other hand, you got people like me screaming that, bitch, we ain't no motherfucking LeBron James. You know, that would be a good argument if the only people complaining about SBMM were COD pros, which we are not. We are regular folk trying to have fun in a video game. Since a lot of you people who like to talk a lot don't know what you be talking about, allow me to explain. Call of Duty is like the recreation center in the neighborhood. You know, they got a pool, got a rec center with some pool tables, some foosball. They got a basketball court outside. You follow me? The kids in the neighborhood love to go to the rec and shoot some ball, right? Just like us, we used to love to pull up on Call of Duty and play some COD. All we had to do was be better than the general population, and then we could pop off. That was never unobtainable for anybody. The average KD is hella low. I mean, it don't take a lot of practice to get good enough to do good in a regular lobby, right? There's no need for protection. This Call of Duty's the most casual shooter out here, right? The shit worked fine for over a decade. Why does anybody think that it needed to be changed and fucked with if it worked fine for over a decade? But let me not stray away from my point I'm trying to make. SBMM is like the kids in the neighborhood going to the basketball court to play some ball, and instead of facing the other kids from the neighborhood, you know, just like we used to have to face people that were geographically close to us so we would all have a good ping, you know, we just had to be better than those guys, right? SBMM is like going to the park to play against the kids in the neighborhood, but instead of the kids in the neighborhood, the entire Laker team is posted up on the basketball court, and that's the only people that you get to play against. And of course, you in the fucking 9th grade, you can't really hang with LeBron James and them and all the basketball NBA stars, because you're not on that level. And as for the most of us COD players, that's just average to above average. That's exactly what it feels like trying to play COD. It's like being a 9th grader being thrown into a game with the entire Laker team. Us wanting to get out of the shit is not like LeBron James wanting to slam dunk on high schoolers. We are the high schoolers who are tired of being matched up against LeBron James and them. We can't even have fun no more. And I'm sick of people who don't even know what COD is. They never even experienced what it was like to get in a lobby and pop off. If you never felt that drug, then please shut the fuck up. We tired of hearing that shit. Like you don't have a right to talk. You know, like you a little baby like standing up to the table. Shut the fuck up and grown folks is talking. You don't even know what you're talking about. Call of Duty is not no even Steven ass, highly competitive, professional esports fucking game. It's shit that people play when they get off work in school or when they just want to chill, pop a beer, put it in the air, have some fun stretching some noob's ass out.
Pause.
Is that a crime? Is something wrong with that? I mean, that's what Call of Duty is. That's what it is. That's what COD is. But the developers are hard at work behind the scenes with this SBMM algorithm they pulling it off, even in everybody's KD out to a 1.0. Oh, it's fucking depressing, not fun, and it's stressful. Now, people like to use another analogy. They say that, oh man, all the best games are the games that are the closest. And Yeah, when you watching sports on TV, watching professional ball players play against one another, yeah, man, when the game is close and they go into overtime and double overtime and triple overtime and it come down to the last bucket, you know what I'm saying, to decide to win, yeah, that'd be some good games. But them niggas getting paid a lot of money to play that motherfucking hard. We ain't getting shit out here. Not now reward for nothing. So you can't compare the NBA to Call of Duty. Call of Duty is something special of its own. Call of Duty is about getting in the lobby and popping off, showcasing your skills. Because if you get to play against the population, you'll eventually start to get better. Because you'll face players that are worse than you, as well as you'll face players that are better than you. So you will eventually get better and you will actually see your progress in lobbies without SBMM. As you get better, you will perform better. But with SBMM in the lobbies, as soon as you start to get better and have good games, boop, here come motherfucking Chicago motherfucking Bulls, 1996 Jordan Dream Team and shit. You know what I'm saying? And your dreams are over and it seems way too easy to get put into those high-skilled bracket lobbies than it is to get out of them. Why does 1 or 2 good games get you put in those CDL tournament lobbies and then you got to get punished for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games in a row, who knows, the entire rest of your session before they release you? And then you might get another 1 or 2, maybe 3 good games, and then it's back to getting stomped for 30 games. And we're tired of it. And we refuse to be silent about the shit. So don't tell me, don't like the game, don't freaking play the game. I love Call of Duty. And that's why I'm so mad about this shit being ruined. That's why we are all mad. We love COD. COD developers have fucked COD up with they stupid ass rigged-based matchmaking. Playing little church lady mediator in the middle of all the matches and everybody's performance and shit, pulling strings instead of just letting us be. Noobs don't need protection. Their protection lies in their large numbers. There are way more of them than it is of us. And most of all, it's a fucking casual game that people who live regular lives like to play when they get off and have fun. We ain't no pros, but we do enjoy pub stomping noobs. That is the shit that made COD beautiful. It's like taking the salt out of somebody's recipe. You know, how good would your granny's fucking spaghetti recipe be if somebody took the salt out of it? That's what the fuck they done did. But you got people out here who never had the spaghetti with salt, and they claiming this bland ass shit is good. And that's the problem. Y'all all in the comment section, all in the posts, talking all that motherfucking bullshit. I don't know if you're getting paid to say dumb shit or if you just really that fucking dumb. But if you don't know what you're talking about, please, politely, shut the fuck up. We don't want to hear the shit. You out here going 11-7 talking about you having fun. Bitch, you ain't having fun. You see what I just did to this lobby? 64-5. That motherfucker is what fun is. But you wouldn't know nothing about that, huh? Holla at your boy in the comment section, man. It's the Murder Show, baby. Fuck with me. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to pimp slap the piss out the like button for you, boy. Leave me a comment. And be sure to hit that motherfucking subscribe button and don't miss none of this Call of Duty real shit. It's the Murder Show. Fuck with me.